Hi, I am Rameshbabu for the program Where India Goes. Today we will discuss about the mass media and its influence on the election. So now we are in the election campaigning period. So it is going to come soon, the elections 2019 for Lok Sabha general elections. We are going to face that. So in this situation, we are in a situation to understand more about elections and how it is in practical situation, how it is handled by various people, I mean the contestants. Mass media, you see, it is a media which covers a lot of people, which influences a lot of people. A number of people viewing it at a time, that which we call it as mass media. It may be the newspaper, radio, television. So these things, it comes under mass media. It is having a lot of influence on the life of the people, day-to-day life of the people. Because it can very easily influence you. The Election Commission, you see, it says that it is conducting a free and fair elections. We will see an example. You are conducting a competition and you select few people. If not, you are inviting people to participate. The competition is who is going from this point to another point, and who is going to come fast will be the winner. So this is the competition. A lot of people come in and somebody is having flight with them, airplanes with them, and few people are having cars with them, and few are having bikes, and few people they have come by walk also. And it is quite natural and obvious that the one who is having the flight will reach the place soon. The one who is by walk, it's not that like the rabbit and the tortoise story. The tortoise winning. In practicality, the one who is having the flight will be reaching that spot earlier. It is like that. The Election Commission says, if it says in this competition, if the Election Commission is standing there, it will be saying that I'm going to conduct a free and fair election. See, in practical situation, somebody is using mass media where millions of people are met and convinced with their principles, with their agendas, with their proposals. The other competitor is having only his mouth as his tool. So he has to or she has to go door to door and canvass verbally. And most of the people in India, because India is a poor country, we can't compare it with the other developed nations. It's a poor country where majority of the people are poor. So mouth say, and using the verbal thing is a possible canvassing technique they have. And few people are eligible to approach radios, and few can approach the press media like newspapers, and few giants are owning, not to approach, they are owning in their own pockets. They have got tens of television networks, hundreds of television networks, as well as social media networks, where they can spend in crores to pop up their advertisement to come on the front page. They have the capacity and they are allowed by the Election Commission. In fact, it has given on the rate chart, it has given you are allowed to spend. The rate is given like famous television, for famous televisions local in Tamil Nadu. So for 10 seconds you can use 60,000 rupees. That is the rate, 60,000 rupees for 10 seconds. That is, per second it is 6,000 rupees. For DD it is 3,500. I don't know on what basis this rate was given when they are making things 24/7. Each major political party is owning their own television channels, not only one, some are holding tens of channels. On all the channels, 24 hours, they are concentrating only on the political campaigning to highlight their political party. This Election Commission is concentrating and it is noticing only the advertisement level. But these people have got the technique to change the programs. Like in the name of news, the news will be highlighting only the political party, not with the other matters, not with the other news related with other political party or the general thing happening in the society. Most of the programs, either let it be a news one or a debate, whatsoever it may be, but everything is focusing to highlight their political party. So this is happening 24/7, 24 hours a day. It is constantly bombarding with the information about their party. And the opponent may be an independent candidate or from a small political party. They are going, at the same time, they are going door to door, where they are put restriction on the time also. The Election Commission of India has put a time restriction. So what is the meaning of it? So indirectly, are you promoting only billionaires? The TV channel landlords, or the people who are capable of spending in billions or millions? So you don't want these people to come as a representative? If you conduct a free and fair election, then it should be common. Everybody should have the same opportunities. Opportunity to talk, opportunity to explain their agendas, what they are going to do. They should be given chance for them. Election Commission may say that I didn't restrict you to go and approach the TV channels. I didn't say like that. It may say like that. But in practice, in practicality, even you don't have money but you wish to work for the society and contest election, think like that, assume like that. But do you think that even if you approach, You borrowed some money from somebody else with your friends, and you go and approach the TV channel, the privately owned TV channels. Do you think that they will be giving slot for you? Certainly not. You won't be given slots. They will say that everything is booked. We don't have any time slots for you. Even if you give $1 million, we won't give you. It's all booked. See, somebody may own a bus. Somebody may be a bus owner, and he has given it for the public service. So it has come for the public service. The private owner's bus has come for public service. So it is running on the public. You are going, that bus is standing in a bus stand, and you are going. When you enter into the bus, no one was sitting. So you have taken a seat of your choice. You have taken a seat in the front. And after some time, people started coming in, and they will find their own places, their own choice of taking a seat, and everybody settles. And suddenly one man comes, and he says that you just get up and go behind. And you are asking, you will be asking, isn't it? You will be asking why I have to go. Because I came first. When the bus was totally empty, I came first and I have taken this seat. You go behind. You will be saying like that. That is quite natural, isn't it? But if he says that I am the bus owner, so you have to go. And at that time, the driver is also coming, the conductor of the bus is also coming and says that you have to go because he is a bus owner. Will it be fair? He may be a bus owner, he or she may be a bus owner, but when it comes to the service of the public, its timing, its route, everything is fixed by the government. The bus owner cannot claim the rights that he is the bus owner and he can do anything and everything. He cannot take up a time for himself, and he cannot take a route for himself. So there are some certain rules and regulations when you come to the public service. The same thing should be applicable here also, no? The TV channel, somebody is few or one or few maybe owners of a private channel, TV channel, but that is coming for the service of the people. It is entering into everybody's home and everybody's mind. When it is coming to the public service, the time should be decided by, particularly during the elections, it should be decided by the Election Commission of India. They cannot just go on canvas through their networks, through their television channels for 24 hours a day. It is not fair in my view. I'm thinking like that. You just think and decide whether it is fair or not. Just because they are millionaires and billionaires and owning TV channels, they cannot campaign using their media, mass media. They cannot make political campaigns in the name of news, in the name of debates. Advertisement, okay, we are doing see, when the accounts are given, they will be showing only the advertisements. We have used only for this much of time, otherwise we didn't use it. Only public programs, public interested programs. Public programs means you just make, you rely and you broadcast serial or some movies or anything, a comedy show, whatsoever it may be, but not related with election campaigning and that which targeting to promote your political party or somebody else. It cannot target. If it targets, a particular political party, then they are abusing it, they are misusing it. They are writing false statements on the report that they have used only this much of time only for advertisements. It should be calculated for the whole 24 hours, for the whole 15 or 20 days. It should be, because 24 hours they are using it. That means per second, if it is 6,000 rupees, means for 24 hours how many seconds are coming, and you just multiply, and that much they have spent. Even if you go with that money, you are not given the slot to talk. Then what is the equality? Where equality is coming here? And where is the fair and free elections are conducted? So there is a great difference. It is the distance between the moon and the earth. It is like that. People going by walk and canvassing with their mouth, the distance can be compared with this. And how it could be a fair election. So the entire time slot, the Election Commission of India should decide if 5 minutes slot is decided for one particular party, the same 5-minute gap slot should be given to another political party, a small or a big party, whoever approaches you should be given. Equal opportunity, equal chances should be given to all, one and all, whoever approaches. The people who are not able to afford it, let the Election Commission of India give in a subsidized rates. Because India is poor. The representation is done for, it is conducted to represent these people, not for the few people who are already rich, filthy rich. They know the art of living, they know the techniques of living. Only the majority of the people I am talking about. The representation itself, the meaning of representation itself started because of these ignorant people. To safeguard, to support, and to be a voice of this voiceless people. For this only the people's rule came. If not, we could have been in the king's rule. What's wrong with that? Why we attained independence? It was with the foreigner, British people ruled, and before that we were in the king's rule, and that time also we were ruled by some filthy rich people only. King means filthy rich people. By bringing independence, unfortunately, we have developed 300 kings inside democracy. In the whole of nation, 500 kings and queens. That's what, practically, I'm sorry, what to say. That's what's happening. By taking away one queen, we have brought in hundreds of queens. Before election, they are coming in, they came in ambassador car, and after elections, they go in Mercedes-Benz, like the Queen of England. All people's money. The Election Commission is busy with only finding the money laundering. It is busy only. I don't know whether the Election Commission is thinking only the money laundering thing is, if we control the money laundering, then free and fair election is conducted. I don't know their vision, their motivation, their idea about elections. See, in last election, they found, 570 crores of rupees seized. 570 crores. There came a movie called Tirda Tirda in Tamil. So they will transport, and they will show money in a container. Thugs taking money in containers. That was a movie. This is greater than, far more greater than the movie. Even in the movie, they have shown only one container. Here, 3 containers. We don't know in reality how many containers went. 570 crores. We don't know what happened. But we salute the official, the officer who was dare enough to catch hold this much money. We have to salute that officer, particular officer, the election commission officer, and the team who worked for him. We have to thank him on behalf of the society. We have to thank him. But when days passed on, when it go to the higher ups and higher ups, it got vanished. We don't know what happened. And finally, somebody came, claimed SBI, it's our money, something, it went. Most of the money get caught or traders' money, the public, meant for doing some business, transported here and there. I don't know why they are taking it without proper documents, knowing pretty well that the election commission will be catching. So that much risk they are taking, I don't know, I wonder. But what you have done on that? And the so-called political giants, they know the technique of how to handle, even during great crisis. They will simply go to the court to take a breathing gap, because they know pretty well that they can stretch it for 10 years, 20 years, decades together. They know all the loops and corners. They know how to go in one way and how to escape in another way. They know all the techniques. But instantaneous results, why we are not getting it? When a smaller thing is done, when a crime or when a law or a rule is violated by small people, when they are getting verdicts, or even the Election Commission of India, when it is then and there, when it is being actions are being taken, so the same should be applicable for a larger thing also. In fact, this can also be forgiven because as a whole the nation is not going to get spoiled. But this mega things, big violations, why it is not concentrated? Why we are not having system to concentrate more on it? Because they are the people who decide the fate of the country. So the timely decisions are also much more needed for the real development of the nation, for the real upliftment. We need. So, coming back to the mass media, are we having a really fair and free elections? You think about it and cast your vote accordingly. Look for good candidates, my friends. Through them, we have to look a prosperous India in the future, and cast your vote for the people who will really help the society, help your constituency for a betterment, for a development. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.